we go. Hey, Roman. How's it going? Let's see here. Yeah, no. Me. Really? Yeah, okay, mic's working. Guess we go switch scissors? Do I not have... Oh, I don't have any of the wells yet. That's crazy. Crazy. I don't have that one.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Now I have this one. Easy peasy.
Non-homicidal visitors are always advantage yours. Monty! I really do think I'm getting a touch old for this.
Like hell you are. They say you're only as old as you feel. And you feel... we have company. Aaron Singh, my partner Montgomery de la Roche. We are from Oxford. Occult department.
Under the circumstances, that may be a redundancy, Aaron.
You taught me to always value precision, Monty. Even at the expense of economy. I take it you're not here for the scenery.
That's our territory. We have trodden carefully on this brittle ground, aware of any misstep that might unearth things that should remain buried. Not like those boorish Orochi thugs. we would have left a discovery of this magnitude undisturbed.
Well,
Largely undisturbed. Those jackboots barreled over us with no thought to the consequences.
this excavation, all of the constructions in the valley, they are only wall dressing. Markers. An antechamber to a second site, a massive complex, an entire city, sealed away.
Inside the mountains. Concealed from prying eyes.
And Google Earth.
Only now breached to a creeping, terrifying end. You've heard of the mummy's curse and such, no doubt. Poppycock. Pure rot. Yet some parts of the past were buried for a reason. Never to be unearthed. Not for greed, for science, even for academia.
What Monty means to say is, we are not going inside that place.
We are scholars, not... I fear that whatever is done to stem the tide, it will have little consequence when a tsunami awaits on the other side.
There is singing.
It's fading. That means something.
Hey, Bummer. How's it going? Yep. The Oxford duo. Indeed. Really? You couldn't hear the audio there? That seems weird. I heard it just fine.
Do take care. It's a desert out there. For a moment, then I took you for a fond mirage.
Okay. Also, hey, Winston. Bomber just have the stream muted.
Goodbye.
You guys see my beautiful map notes? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, where's 2? It should be this one. Hey, Doc. Why is that not working? This should work. Maybe I'm too short. Goddamn game. Discriminating against the vertically challenged. Three. Four. Five. Six. Ooh, the sky looks nice. Enter the sealed chamber. Yeah, let me know if the audio is good for you guys. On like Doc, because you're on Twitch as well. YouTube seems to be fine, locally. Don't know what to do with that information. Dude, what a fucking cocksucker, man. I don't know what's wrong with that shit. He didn't do any damage. He just punched the air. There we go. One more, I think. Oh, yeah, never mind, I just do that. It's off cooldown. Yay. You know one's gonna suck, I just realized? The assassin. Assassin's gonna suck.
I must have pulled something when we were opening that door.
Don't blame the digging, blame the sword play. Monty?
Ah. Did you... Splendid.
Late 18th dynasty.
References to the heretic king.
There!
The Sentinels.
The Sentinels! Monty!
We were right.
There was never any doubt. Never any doubt.
Whatever lies within the ruined city has been guarded by the 7 Sentinels and their song. The song is now fading, and according to this, if it does, when it does, the heretic king will rise again.
Well, I switched, I tabbed out so it muted the audio. Hold on. There, I adjusted the output, so it should be higher now.
Goodbye.
I did turn down the I did turn down the output, OBS output altogether, because when I was doing Arc Raiders, it was way too fucking loud. Well, it was fine for me, but it was too loud for everyone else on the stream. Ooh, I can get capstone. Yeah, but I mean, that's what you're supposed to hear. It's important to hear the gunfire. So I know where the gunfire is coming from.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Is the game louder now? Got my sprint back somehow. That's funny. Hey, cool. How's it going? Oh, hey, I canceled the flame lash. Dude, doing the jump to time that right is crazy difficult. Got him. Yeah, I'm doing a gadget challenge run, or gadget only challenge run, I should say. I do challenge runs for Secret World, as well as speed runs. Reminds me, someone sent me a question about something. Speed run related. I don't know where they're... Someone sent me a question about the speed run and said, let's erase another run. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see any submission.
The fuel
Hey,
we've
thanks for the
just
follow.
followed.
I don't see any submissions yet to the speedrun contest, so I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about. Alright, let's see. Now this, I assume this is going to be a little tricky. I'm hoping my damage is enough to not have the phone disappear. Punch her. Okay, punch her again. Damn, that kind of hurts. Did she drop the phone yet? Yeah, she already dropped the phone. I can just barely see it at her feet. I think it's gonna work though. Yes! Dude. Thank Christ. I thought I might get stuck there like I did on some other runs. Alright. Go to the tea house. We switch off
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Probably. Okay. Cinematic time.
I find it curious that you have time for coffee when we are forced to wait on you.
You know what it is like out there.
What is out there is our doing. Do you have something for me?
It is getting harder and harder to find new treasures. I think there is not much left.
No! You will find more. This is why we are friends. This is why we help you. Because you give us this. If you stop giving us this, then we stop being friends. We become enemies.
Do not threaten me! I am a prophet of Aten, and I demand respect!
You have yet to hear my friends. Prophet of the Aten. There's a place to the north. You have not dug there yet, but others have. Englishmen.
The university dig site. Yes, I know of it. But even if there are treasures there, we do not have the people to...
Do not have the people. Do not have the people? Then find the people. This is what you do for us to maintain our friendship. Do we have a problem?
It seems no.
Look at me.
No. No. There is no problem.
Good.
Alright. You get a passive? Passive? Yes. Passive unlocked. Alright. Should have another short cinematic here. Talking to the Oxford archaeologist. I don't think where else I could get stuck. I mean, obviously Akhenaten's going to be interesting. But there's probably something before that I'm not thinking of, honestly.
Just in time. No, well, not, to be honest.
We've been robbed.
At gunpoint.
Not usually a problem, given our expertise.
They were many.
And murderous. We felt, under the circumstances, that we had little choice but to abandon the artifacts in question.
They are of the sort that should not be abandoned, or left in enemy hands.
At any cost. Aside from our lives, obviously.
Obviously.
Check on the Oxford battle dome. Okay. What? How come that one didn't count? Dude, it's not counting these towards me. I need one more to actually count for me. Stop stealing my kills. Thank you. Jesus. Leave that battle going. Stealing my kills. Hey, I think son of a bitch.
Moment there, I took you for a fond mirage.
Visual tracking initiated.
Sorry about the mess. Oh, mind your feet.
Run, bitch, run! That's some good reflect damage. Let's go. Man, I really want the wing jet, like sprint at some point.
Visual tracking
I want to
initiated.
be able to boost.
Welcome, welcome. Sorry about the mess. Oh, mind your feet.
Either it's turbo jet wing, turbo wing jet, something like that. Horses retreat well now. Nice.
Visual tracking initiated.
Alright, now we go north. To visit the sky, we probably want star spawn and yeah. I'm surprised it kept the mount sprint through the teleport. Oh, it didn't. Nope, never mind. It did for a second, then it came back. Oh, Shoutin, are you still around? Maybe. One of my kids wanted to know if it's possible to make Baja Blast Mountain Dew jelly. Those sandstorms hurt, but they also do very quick reflect damage. Octon is here, let's go.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Yes, you must be talking to me, because I think we are alone now. So tell me, punk, are you lucky? Are you feeling lucky, punk? Oh. When this war is over, I want to be taxi driver in New York City. Safe job. No more explosives. Our enemy, he has no soul. Only darkness inside. He never has to look at his reflection. He never has doubts. It is hard, this life. We make it look easy, but it is hard. For thousands of years, the Maria are here, guarding the valley and its secrets. Sons learn from their fathers, daughters from their mothers. Always we are at war. But never like this. Never so many to fight. Never so many tears. It is my job to put on the brave face. But it is hard. Lucky for me, I have war training, eh? Embedded with special forces, hunting Gene in Afghanistan. Like Rambo. They give me the cool sunglasses. And we do not fight alone. We have new friends. We have you!
Gonna turn on the space heater. Ah, interesting. Okay.
Quick access inventory updated. Special assignment received. Initializing.
Oh yeah, but hold on. I've been meaning to figure something out. I'm not sure what happens when something happens where it gets stuck on one of the things, and I have to. Like, I don't understand. Huh? I think that's what I'm spamming buttons or something. Something happens where it gets stuck on the wrong. Sorry, my X-Batter software gets stuck on the wrong thing, and I have to, like, hit a certain button to try and fix it.
Festivity in the streets.
Quick access inventory updated.
No, I can't. Oh, I had to pick one up before the other one. Well, that's annoying. Shit. Apparently doing them too close together breaks it. Not bad.
Arton, I open myself to you. I cut myself open to you, see?
Oh shit, it got interrupted. Damn it. I need one more.
Oh, your grace burns my skin. I am blessed. Come out forth and experience miracles. I'll show you.
Stumbling the notes.
Quick access inventory updated.
No, it wasn't the best way to do it, but it worked. And that's what she said. I think he reflex damage killed himself. Nice. Look at this. Look at this angle. It's amazing. Entering the date factory. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Did you die on me, you son of a bitch? That was close as fuck, holy shit.
Do you know the secret of keeping bees? My people have been doing it for thousands of years. One does not build a royal palace for the honeybee. A hive of dung is better than a hive of stone. Far better that you remain a captive. A dead bee creates no honey. Not to mention your talents in that area. Aten has promised me immortality. With the Black Pharaoh gone, I stand first among his prophets. And all he asks in return is a little chaos. All good beekeepers know this trick. The smoke takes away your sting, makes you placid. You will recover in time. But I plan to put that time to good use. The hour approaches. When next we meet, my friend, we shall stand as equals.
God damn. Interesting. You can re-equip them even though it doesn't change your stuff. Huh. But yeah, that doesn't count as damage that could be reflected, I guess. Nice. Okay. They made a big difference on the damage my stuff does, though. Having that. This might be one of the few times. Wow, it's really bad. Of course it's central to the lore. That's crazy. It's probably, it's not technically wrong. Maybe. I mean, it's hard to say actually for that part. You could make the argument it's not entirely wrong. Filth is spreading, so Gaia's making new bees, right? Like, it's not wrong, but it's not right. But also, it's very wrong about that they're not central to the game lore. Of course they are. Oh, that's not good. How's that landing on me? Ow!
Atun!
Okay. Also, Gen AI and LLMs are not the same thing.
failed my people. Now, there is no time. It mustn't leave Egypt. You must find it. You must contain it. He will help you. Please, find him. He will know. Saeed will know. He knows how they think. But he is not like them. Trust Saeed. He will find you the time you need.
Dude, I can't believe we actually beat the... actually beat the fighting part with just the gadget. That's actually pretty crazy. Normally I would just use the fisticuffs, because, I mean, that's what you're given, right? But I wanted to see what would happen.
Critical empowerment results.
I mean, it just showed right now. What do you mean? I could see that. It'll maybe like get blocked or something. I'm in the actual YouTube channel. I don't see anything other than yes prior to that from you. Hold on. Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised you're able to see it, honestly. But I'm saying I'm in the... I have it up on the other computer in YouTube, and I don't see any other messages. Bring around the box. Yeah, that still doesn't sound right. That could be because it's your local one, maybe? I don't know. Oh, that was a crit. Nice. I mean, even that one doesn't seem like it's spot on as it should be, to be honest. That one seems like a little bit more accurate. Well, first of all, I don't know about that, but I mean, so the bees is part of Gaia, which is like well, so it's also the immaculate machine, right? The bees like taste of like what, like machine oil, right? The honey tastes of like a machine oil. So I feel like they're actually not, maybe not like actual normal bees. All right, Bomber. Well, everyone's own decision or whatever, but I don't really see how sticking your head in the sand is gonna fix anything with that. That's just not how that works. Fortunately or unfortunately. You don't know that, Winston. We haven't done enough trials. How many bees have you swallowed? Bees can send you into anaphylactic shock, right? And then, so theoretically, you could have a reaction that causes, you know, some sort of Well, also, in my opinion, like, the AI shit is, it's really just a tool. Even the generative stuff is really just a tool. Like, you can not like how it's used, that's fine. But aside from the you know, potential complications of like image or video generative stuff, which is really not so much about like what it does, more of like how it comes about doing it. But as far as like the regular like LLM stuff, like it's just advanced search engine shit. Like it's not anything At least at this point, it's not anything super crazy. Like, it's super crazy compared to stuff that we've had prior, but like, it's not really like sci-fi movie level shit yet. It's no fucking Skynet. Johnny Five is alive. Yeah, well, and I mean, admittedly, right? That's like the goal. Their goal is to get it to like actual like AI points, and that genuinely is where they would like it to be. But that's not what's happening right now. Yeah, there definitely are like copyright issues and stuff, I think, with generative stuff. Also, like, I feel like there's so one of the interesting things that I've seen like only a couple of takes like this elsewhere, but like where it's like, so image generative stuff, right? Like learns like from other material, right? But so do people. So it's like, hold on, what the ad finish? All right, the ad should be over with. So, I don't know. It's like, you know, if you're an artist, like generally speaking, at least like if you, yes, 100%, right? Like I'm not saying that there's not good arguments for like the way they're going about it is not wrong, but I'm just putting forth, and I've only seen it a couple other places where anyone's even like bothered to mention this, where it's like, yeah, but how many artists, you know, as you're learning to be an artist, don't study other work and like literally attempt to copy it or do something in the style of, like, as part of like honing your craft? Like, that's pretty fucking normal for a person to do, right? That's not an abnormal thing. Like, I'm not very good at drawing, so I'm not a good example of this, but like, I could, for example, see someone's drawing of like a stick figure online, and then like I could be like, oh, you know what, I can probably draw that stick figure, and then I could attempt to like draw that stick figure, right? And so like, there's a what is the word? Like a preconceived thing there that you have an actual style. I will admit you have to use your skills, yes. You have to argue whether generative like image stuff gets better or not over time. I'm not sure. I honestly don't know enough about it. I don't mess with the generative image stuff. It's not pertinent to what I do. We use like LLM stuff at work, because that's just I'm in the tech field. That's what's happening right now. And realistically, for the most part, it's used in just a basically glorified Google search engine, right? In fact, it's funny that you can see it go. At least the one that we use, that I have a work account for, like you can see it go. You can see like it'll be like searching Stack Overflow, searching some other site, searching like it's just so like it's literally just a faster process of what I would normally do, which is I hit Google, search for my problem, browse Stack Overflow articles, get the pertinent pieces that affect like what I'm trying to debug, right? That information, and then work off of it. So like for what I use and for what I do, it's literally just search engine 2.0. Also, Doc, I'm not trying to say that the generative like art stuff is okay. To be clear, I'm just saying that there's one small part of it that seems like there's like this thing that I just don't think like gets brought up, and I'm not saying it absolves everything or anything like that. Just like I've noticed it, where it's like, well, wait, isn't that how any artist learns, is by absorbing work? Now you could say the generative does it all at once, but like, okay, so if you're a really fast learner, you should be punished, right? I'm saying the argument could be made, right? Like that there's something there, but I'm not saying it makes it okay or absolves everything that's happening with it. That's not what I'm saying. Or you know what I mean? I've just noticed that seems to get like glossed over, or touted as something that's not somehow is not something that people do. And like when like, well, of course everyone does that. You're constantly absorbing information your entire life, and all of that contributes to what you're doing. And in art specifically, a lot of times you take like art classes and study styles and then like replicate those. Like that's completely normal. Which is not to say that like it'd be okay as a person if you like broke into the Louvre and started copying shit, right? Like that's not okay. So I'm not saying that the way they're going about stuff is not incorrect. I'm talking about and I'm not even saying that what I'm bringing up is 100% correct. I'm just saying it's like it's like a viewpoint I haven't seen. I've seen a couple of people here and there sort of touch on and like acknowledge like, well, it's a little similar to how people work, but mostly it just gets, glossed over in the whole just gen art bad, slam the door, right? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do think it's the thing that I think is not going to happen is none of it's going back in the bottle. You can't put it like that. Is not realistic. That's the thing that I like think is just like that's just not how the world works. You're not putting that back in the bottle. It's out. Regulation, sure, right? Like rules and laws about it, sure, but the whole kit and caboodle is not just like going away. Doc, that's amazing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's very unrealistic for anyone I also think that like so one, regulations probably like no doubt need to happen. But I'm just saying, like, you can't shove that genie back in the bottle. I don't think that's realistic. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of ever. But regulation, and also I think, I also think that there's some parallels here where like, look at like IKEA furniture, right? Versus like handcrafted furniture. Like, if you want to go get like custom handcrafted stuff, that shit is expensive as fuck. And it's really, really good, and people buy it and pay for it. But also, you can just go get IKEA shit that's like manufactured. You know what I mean? Like, I do work for like tech work for like freight companies and stuff, and like, dude, the kind of like handcrafted, you know, wooden tables or chairs that like are hand carved and shit, that shit is fucking expensive as fuck. Although I would actually call IKEA like the higher end machine stuff. There's way like worse machine stuff, but like, it would be, I'm just saying it would be a bit like saying like, well, no, like machined furniture like can't exist because you're putting the handcrafted guy out of business. And like, I don't actually think that's true. It might have been true at the initial stages, but it's almost like it swings the other way. Like, people pay more, and the handcrafted stuff is so much more appreciated. Like, its value is so much higher than the mass-produced stuff, right? So I think it'll take time. I think it'll take time and regulations. But I think it will. I don't think AI is hands off. I just think that copyright stuff is really slow. The laws are slow to catch up. You'll be seeing suits about that shit. I think there already have been suits. There might be some in litigation right now. The AI is not hands off. It's just that the lawsuits are really, really slow. And the law is slow, and then precedent has to be set. Like, that shit takes fucking years. Right, Winston, but are you trying to like burn down an IKEA for existing? I guess is what I'm saying. I genuinely think that like that you can't put it back in the bottle. You're not outlawing generative AI. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, it's like image generation stuff is going to be around. It's just a matter of like where it ends up fitting into the equilibrium. And I do genuinely think, if anything, it'll make the human-made stuff like increase in value, because there'll be something not human that's like for like bullshit, and then people will want to pay more for the actual stuff. Like, I think that will eventually work out. There might be some bumps in the road along the way, but I feel like that's most likely what will happen, because that's just how like people work. You can see it in other areas over the years, other industries. Like quick fix stuff will like initially rise, then people will realize like, oh, that's shit actually, and I want real. You know what I mean? Anyways. But I don't know. I haven't really touched on that on the channel much, but that's kind of my thought process on it. Is like, it needs regulation. I think there is lawsuits. There will be lawsuits. Shit'll eventually even out. But the idea that it's something that's just gonna like not exist because people don't want it to, like, that's not realistic. That's not how anything's ever worked, ever. No, my controller's connected. I'll also say, like, does anyone remember, like, when Photoshop was first becoming a big thing? That there was a big backlash against Photoshop in general? Because that was certainly a thing. It's now, like, just, you know, pretty normal. I don't see too many hate campaigns against Photoshop. But there definitely were back in the day. It could do too many things for you, right? But I think both in relation to art, but also in relation to photography. Because you could just, like, clean shit up. You know what I mean? Wow, those people still exist. Like, I do remember, like, decades ago, like, when Photoshop was still fairly new, that there was a big hullabaloo about, you know, whether you were using Photoshop or not. And, like, nowadays, I feel like it's pretty, like, yeah, whatever. You know? It's not something that's anyone super focused on. It's a tool. Everyone has come to grips with the fact that it's a tool you use. Okay, that's a separate issue entirely from what I'm talking about. I think I've heard some rumblings of that. I don't know enough on that topic to speak on it. That sounds vaguely familiar. That I read or saw something a little bit about that. But I don't know enough about that to speak on that. But to be clear, I'm talking about Photoshop, like, you know, not Photoshop today in the realm of, you know, generative stuff. I mean Photoshop, you know, in the past, like, 20 years. It was a very hot button thing. And I think because it was seen as, like, it lets you do shit too easily, but, like, it's a tool. Just like a paintbrush is a tool. Just like you know what I mean? Like, it's a bigger tool, it's a better tool, but, like, it'd be a little bit like saying, like, no, you gotta paint with your hands. Only with your hands. Or something, you know what I mean? Only paint with your hands and only paint on bodies. That's all you can do. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like it eventually, like, evened out, and, like, it's not, and I'm sure there are some people that are, like, hardcore crazy, you know, you must only draw on hand woven paper with quills. Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm just saying there was sort of like a, I wouldn't say public, because I don't think right, seconds. But I wouldn't say public backlash, but maybe, like, public artist backlash. Like, there was a very public, like, artist and photographer backlash to Photoshop back in the day, which I think has, for the most part, like, gone by the wayside. I'm sure there's still some curmudgeons out there, but, like, I think most people have come to terms with the fact that, like, it's just a tool you can use. It does not make you an artist. It doesn't not make you an artist. It's just a tool in the toolbox. Now, I will say generative AI is not a tool in the toolbox. It's the whole thing, right? Like, Although, I mean, I guess theoretically you could, I don't know, you could stretch. See, that's crazy. That, to me, that's crazy that he would get shit about it. That's just people being dipshits, in my opinion. It's like what it's for. What do you want him to go do? Fucking knock down the power lines and then go take the picture? You would add power lines. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. I think some people get too much up into other people's business, and they really should fucking stay out of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that's just fucking dumb. Ash power lines is funny. Like, yeah, I don't know. I suppose you, like, theoretically there's a place where you're making something and you're like, oh, I want I don't know, I want a specific thing. I guess it would depend like what you're doing. Maybe in like a photo sense, like you have a photo of an area, but you want like a plane inserted into it or something, so you use the gen image thing for that. And I mean, that's not that much different than just photoshopping in a plane into your picture, like theoretically. That's not in the drawing sense, but in like the photo editing sense. I don't know. I will say I 100% agree that the generative like image stuff needs like rules and regulations, right? I think that is, it's Wild West right now, and none of the lawsuits have caught up to it. There have been some. There's some in the process. It's not that they aren't happening or that like that you can't sue them. Those things are happening. Lawsuits are just slow. Shit is really slow to work its way through the court. To probably see things in a couple of years or something. Like, that shit takes a long time. But I think you'll see rules and regulations. I just it's not going away. That's a part I feel like is unrealistic. Like it's not going away. That's not happening. I mean, it's pretty far from nukes, and we haven't stopped with the nuke thing. Like you don't put things back in a bottle. Well, it's certainly faster than our legal system can, but that's all. I mean, the internet itself has been that way for a long time. Like, laws still haven't fully caught up with the internet in general. Never mind AI shit. Just basic internet shit hasn't like fully been caught up to. So like, yeah. But again, like you're not shutting down the internet either. Like it's that the genie doesn't go back in the bottle. So I think the idea of like, oh, we're just gonna like make this not happen. But you know what I mean? Like it's never been something that humanity does, is put things back in a bottle. The whole Pandora's box thing is a thing for a reason. Like, it's once it's open, it's open. So you can figure out how to deal with it. You can make laws, you can make regulations, right? You can have like societal norms, but it's not fucking going away. That's not a thing that's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna go talk to Saeed.
Come here often?
Bound to pop up eventually. Yeah. Call me back. Without us, they'll never acquire top caliber. So I told myself. Oh, sure, people have been known to get things done without me, but the work I did to sign, seal, and deliver the goods, it was downright artistic. Memories. Ugh. Let's not dwell on the past. No, I take that back. Let's dwell a while, shall we? No matter how much time goes by, you never forget the ones that got away. In my case, it was a divine little Roman thing. Came traipsing through here a millennium ago. To imagine what might have been. Temples, monuments, people, they all just bleed into each other. But the Ansali of Mars... Well, I know what you're thinking. Saeed, after all you've done for me, after all you've done for Egypt, I'd be honored to get you the Ansali, if only I had time. Well, supposing you did have time, Besides, if those Romans were who I think they are, you'd be doing yourself a favor. Those are my terms. You dig up the Ansali for me, and I dig up information for you. I'm going to take this. Oh, and read the manual. I don't want you crawling back as a temporal anomaly.
Critical empowerment results.
No faction recruit. I really don't have this well yet. Well, if I should.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Hey, wow, I'm stuck in the fire. Grab Rising Sands. How did I not proc anything? What the fuck? we go. Somehow I missed the impair, so I didn't proc custodian the first time. Yo, 250? Hey, we can do E3 now. Fuck yeah, dude. We can do the faction mission. I hate that they can just leave before doing their damage. They just run around incorrectly. Switch to help. Oh, wow, I teleported way too far. Trouble. Yes. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Critical empowerment results.
Nice. So I wonder if we can actually do the E3 faction mission. You only have to fight the one guy.
Quick access inventory updated.
All the weapons. Okay. Supplies. Soul Invictus. I like how you see Octavio here. Even though you don't actually... Well, I guess this... Okay. So this actually, technically, in the old game, came out after Transylvania. So this would have been something that you already had seen. Whereas in Legends, it's something that doesn't make sense to you until you do Transylvania. Which in some ways is honestly kind of cooler, because like it's a thing that where like you when you meet him, you're like, wait a minute, I remember seeing that thing in Egypt.
Quick access inventory updated.
Yeah, let's see. Damn. Not the urn, sorry, the fluid, embalming fluid. And the quickest way out. Boom. Send me home, boys. We have star spawn on. Okay. Oh, the Fugi. Oh, the Fugi? 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 The Devourer. Man. There we go. Now here I think we want the cosmic pigment. And probably even cinematic.
It is disappointing to find you here running errands. You do not make good use of the gifts you have been given.
You are working for the kingdom. What do you truly know of this man, this thing? He crawled from his tomb a man out of time. And did he improve the world? Did he take up a cause? No. He lost himself in wealth and debauchery.
Do you think he believes in what you do?
This man, this kingdom, he believes in nothing.
His morals are as far behind him as his memories of being alive.
Such a waste of immortality. Aten sends me dreams of Tokyo, the beautiful madness. He whispers that it can happen again, and he shows me the way.
But the first time, the beginning. Ask your friend.
Ask him why the children of Tokyo lie broken in the streets.
You cannot be killed. But my men will harry you across this earth. Run back to your friend. You cannot stop me.
Fight off the assailant. We can get our health back. The next wave shows up. Nice.
I raise my arms up. I praise your holy appearance.
Oh, you know what? You might be right. You might be right. I don't think you see the faction missions till. I don't even think it's that. Now that I think about it, I think you might have to be further in the story. I don't think that. I'm pretty sure All Roads Street to Rome doesn't have anything to do with it, or Piece of the Road. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure it's just like you have to have like maybe completed Tokyo or something. Now that I think about it. Maybe not Tokyo. Maybe Transylvania? Dude, why do those two guys just run right here? What was that about? Where? Maybe Sims. Oh, maybe Sims doing the mission where you like release people. Okay, that would make sense. I was very confused for a second there. I think maybe you can do it without beating Tokyo because I remember Errol talking something about like with the dragon, right? You have a different faction handler after Tokyo, so like I think you can maybe do those before or something and get different turn-ins, maybe? I don't remember exactly what the deal was that. I honestly don't remember if it was that you could or you couldn't.
Why, hello there.
Hello there.
Oh, nice. This is nice. Well, it's a forgery, but it's a decent one. Don't worry. One of you is bound to luck out. While you were gone, I confirmed the bad news. They've gotten hold of a second Class 1 device, meaning a second Tokyo may be imminent. Oh. Tokyo. Now there's something I'd like to wipe off my resume. I suppose the only way to do that is to keep it from happening again. Now, you're familiar with how these destructive wonders work, yes? You have these sources of third-age power, remarkable things, and then you have these equally remarkable arcs that were designed to secure them. It's that simple. Container, contained. They were meant for each other. Well, apparently not everyone sees it that way. They're preparing to move the device out of Almareas Sans Arc. Oh, sure. I see the reasoning. Why bother securing something incredibly unstable if you can twirl it around and risk all of Egypt instead? They've got a ship waiting for them in Cairo. I'll find out where they are and keep them there. You poke around with the locals and see if you can dig up an ark. What a team we make.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know that's what normally happens. I'm saying someone, Arrow, I remember saying something about, like, I can't remember if they said that you could do it, like, out of order, and then it would have the old one, or you would have the narration even though you didn't have it. I forget what it was, but there was something about essentially doing shit out of order. You know what I mean? So, I think you might be able to do it before fully beating Tokyo, but I'm not positive. So by the way, I'm pretty sure tomorrow, so like right now, my time and space is max epic, but I have this one at 15. I'm pretty sure tomorrow I should be able to get this fucker to mythic. Like already right now, my cooldown is like 20 seconds on gadgets instead of 30. It's a pretty decent improvement. So, like, the first thing I'm trying to get legendary, obviously, is this Signet of Time and Space, right? Because if you get it max legendary, your gadget cooldown is 10 seconds. And a 10-second cooldown is, like, infinitely better than a 30-second cooldown. Now, there is a Signet that just increases your gadget damage, which I remember someone said something about to me, but I'm like, that's not what you want to do, because, like, basically, one, there's things in the game that require you to hit more than once, like, meaning it doesn't matter how much damage you do, you're gonna have to hit a second time, and so obviously in that scenario, the cooldown is super important because you need to hit twice. Right? It, like, anything that has HP thresholds where the HP threshold locks and then something happens and then now you can hit it again, like, right, the cooldown is better or, like, necessary there versus just more gadget damage. But also you have things like, I just dealt a bunch of damage to this guy, he died, and now my gadget's on cooldown and this other guy's right here and I can't fucking attack him, right? So, like, the cooldown is by far the most important part. Without question.
I love this town. It may not look like much.
So I think it's matter. Is it matter creation?
Additional
It's
assignment
at a boosted
received.
damage.
Initializing.
Now there could be a scenario where that's actually useful, but like the majority of the time, that would be like an edge case of some kind. The majority of the cooldown is going to be the way to go. I'm hitting up those daily mega bosses to get the Signet distillates, you know?
stumbled onto something. My capacity to inspire confidence never ceases to amaze. I'll be there as soon as I can. In the meantime, trust me.
I assume you've escorted royalty before.
What up, Saeed?
Look, I'll be honest, I don't remember what I was prince of. The details are hazy.
Do you have a cast I can impair or something? There we go.
Know each other?
I think. Yeah, I didn't see that guy right there. Nice. There we go.
Oh, that's just marvelous.
Interact with the snake here. It didn't have to be snakes. Indiana Jones reference. Now this guy, I think we go star spawn for. sprint back for a second. That was weird. Like it teleported me or something. And I got sprint back again. What the hell? Nice, dude. She went better than I thought it would. Holy shit.
Broken, is it? That's a pity. I take it you see how this needs to work, hmm? Where oh where can we find a functioning version of the Ark? Or should I say, when oh when? I haven't the faintest when I got this, but I can't remember being without it. I suppose it once meant something to me. Chop chop! Time is of the essence.
I drew the time to. And then nice. Now I gotta fight the custodian. Well, I guess after this we fight the custodian. Yeah. Yeah, bummer. Nice. One go. Oh shit. Yay. Stuck there. Young Saeed.
Anka Kachabi. Anka Kamadu. Said u Erasmus. Non evoli. Kete evoli emi fritti. Han pen oik pehe nok. Entenko un non pete. Erasmus el lisht. Happy pet hua u. Pet oik u. Nepi oa enter asti enter. Enter Taris Bikura. Anka Gahabi?
Okay. Retrieve the functioning arc. Ah, yeah, why could I not get around that? This one. Damn. Speed ran that bitch. Find the boldest driver in the desert.
High five!
High five. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start the cinematic pretty decently long and go make a drink. So hopefully it won't take me that long to get back. But we'll start this.
I am the Bruce Willis, and you are Rocky Bilbo. Together with old manager, we chased train and saved the world.
Oh, do I dare inquire? Who have you got me playing in this spectacle?
You are wrinkly manager man. Your job is to be old and die so we can learn and be sad. Also, you pay for gas.
Delightful. So, shall we? I have other appointments today. I suppose you'll want to ride shotgun. Oh, don't mind me. I'll stretch out in the back.
We go blow the shit out of train!
We catch the train, Nasir. More precisely, you get us there while I contact the people I need to. Our action hero will do the rest. Sorry to be a bother, but is that what I think it is? We're all aware of how Canyon works, yes? For the love of all things ancient, get closer!
Oh, sure. You don't want me to jump? Want me to throw you?
Yes, I'm sure that's exactly what they want. For you to throw them. Why don't I do a little dance whilst we're at it?
You jump now! We will come back! We go for help. You stop the train!
One of these days I'll fix that. Okay. There we go. Take out a moving train. Let's go. Oh my god, it actually knocks him down. I didn't think it would do that. Wait, since when does that happen? Did I have knocked him off the train? Oh, this might have been the wrong headpiece. I probably should have had Big Man for this. That'll work though. I think it would work faster with Big Man. What? We'll stay like this. Yeah, that was pretty good. That guy was on fire already. I didn't realize they had a debuff on him. Let's go. Oh my, oh, what the fuck? No way, dude. I landed on the platform. What are you talking about? That was horseshit. I jumped over and then it like just decided that I jumped over there. That is ass. Man, now I lost my rage. What's the worst thing about that? Fine, my rage. Still just a bee in a train. Very nice. What? I hit jump there. Fuck you. Dude, I hit jump. Fuck off.
What arrogance to think that you can defeat a prophet, that you can fight a god.
Got him. Let's go. Radiant and shot. Rage meter is full. Ow. Rude is what that is. Dude, that reflect damage is crazy good. Where the other ones come from? That's weird.
The cargo on this train, my friend, it is very precious. They cannot just let you take it.
The delivery will be made.
Hey, some. Okay, so we go up top. I think we want this and this. Ah, fuck you.
You have not picked your sides wisely enough.
The messenger will have his message.
Who's this guy standing here? Yes. Look, this chair that's like propping this open. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Then how is this one propped open? Alright, so we're gonna go back to this and back to this.
Tell me, would you trust it to that monster? To those people? They are not even your people. You have no people. Hatton, have mercy!
So now we go back. Back. Wait, not back in. Gotta break the classic first. Now we go back. Man, the damage is crazy. Crazy. There are the statues. Wait, I didn't get the blue key card? What the fuck? No way, dude. That's annoying. Oh my god, I really didn't pick it up. Dumb. Okay. Now we're good. Okay, so now we go this one.
Say your last prayers to your deceased deity, and prepare to face the eternal fire.
The black sun will scorch the flesh from your bones and burn you to ashes.
Yeah, we're gonna save our impair for this. Be the last one, I think. Punch!
No, not like this.
Just like this, you son of a bitch. Haha, let's go. Dude, I do 1,285 damage right now. That's actually pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Yeah.
No sign of villain. He is either dead or waiting for sequel.
Sequel? Ooh, splendid. I, for one, cannot wait to do this again.
I even let you drive next time. We blow all the terrorists up.
Nazir, the notion of our relationship blossoming beyond today fills me with a special kind of dread.
I like you, but you have big problem. You're chained to past, scared to start fresh with good people. The Maria are good people. You work more with us, and you will stop feeling like asshole. You see me, I am like Robert De Niro when I analyze this shit. I find the root of your problem.
Yes, you are remarkably astute.
Now, we all go to celebrate and feel good. Together, we defuse the big threat.
Someone remind me, what exactly did I get out of all this?
We are great friends now. You are in my blood.
Oh, surely not. That sounds unhygienic.
Only way for you to break friendship now is to stab the Maria in the back. Do that, and I will not hesitate to kill you many times.
I suppose I can live with those terms. Fine. I reluctantly accept. But next time I get to play Rocky.
Ha! It is deal!
Dude, what was that crazy ass train noise right there at the end? Holy shit. Dude, we did it! We did last train to Cairo! Hello, my friend! We've actually progressed to City of the Sun God already. That's crazy. Just crazy enough to work. You know what else is crazy? No, I already did the assassin, Doc. I got the phone. That was on the first visit. You missed it. You missed it, Doc.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
That was earlier tonight. That part's done. What I was gonna say is crazy is I did 3 E17 raids today, and a story mode raid, and sold an E1 raid. So I guess technically 5 raids today. Been a productive day. Open sesame. Here we go. City of the Sun God. I don't know exactly. I normally do on my E17 characters. I don't remember exactly when you can solo it. The main thing is, and the thing that, like, I tried a bunch actually today because I kept fucking up at the very end, is like you got to keep an eye on your stacks, and you need Living Flame, and it's passive. Story mode's not that hard to solo. You can solo that like maybe like I don't know, E3 or something, or I mean depends on your like you got the build for it and everything. Basically for story mode, if you can fight a Flappy Bird, like the one you fight before even getting to the raid, like you know you go up the stairs to the parking lot. If you can fight the bird without dying, you're probably fine. Because honestly, the birds are the thing that's gonna kill you, like more than the lurker. But on story mode, you don't have to worry about aggro swap. On E1, you have to worry about aggro swap, right? So you need the Living Flame with the passives so that it takes aggro. And it, like, the timing is super tight, so if you don't cast it exactly when you're supposed to, like, it doesn't take aggro, and then it doesn't take aggro, and then you die because you didn't swap stacks.
Critical empowerment results.
All right. I think this will do it for me tonight. Oh shit! Triggered cinematic. I guess we'll watch this first.
They're beautiful, aren't they? I've seen all there is to see in this world, and yet, every time I return here, they steal my breath away. Listen. Their song, it's also beautiful. It has kept this city of the Arten concealed since the monstrous reign of Akhenaten. The song of the Sentinels has kept him silenced, chained inside his tomb, inside the Black Pyramid. It was naive of me to think it would be enough, that it would last forever. The disciples of the Arten have returned, as you well know. Akhenaten stirs in his sarcophagus. The Arten himself is awakening. This is why I have returned. Perhaps for the last time. It's also why you have come, though you may not know it yet. No matter how far I travel, how long I'm away, I always return to my duty. To my children. We have sat vigil in this temple of nightmares for 3,000 years. It may soon be at an end one way or another. The vigil is over, and we fight. It's no longer enough to conceal this place. It must be destroyed. Each of their aspects, each of their spirits and the gods they represent will be needed, and you must help us unite them all. Only then can the Black Pharaoh be defeated. Only then can we prevent the return of the Arten itself. And only then may my children finally be free of this place, of this world.
Alright. We're gonna go. There's someone else streaming Secret World, and they're actually in City of the Sun God, funnily enough. So I'm gonna go raid them. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace. Thanks for hanging out. See you, Doc. Oh, I guess I can't raid them. Their settings don't allow a raid. I mean, I don't know. That's fucking stupid. I'm gonna raid someone else. Hold on. What even is that? Alright, I'm gonna raid Freak Show then. I mean, talk about not wanting to grow your channel. Holy shit. Alright. See you guys.